Hey guys, Bird Yugioh here. So today I wanted to bring you as close to pure a Shaddoll deck as I'm playing right now. I think it's still a really strong deck. Plays some really nice traps, and of course has some really good spell cards and monsters. Really good fusions. It's kind of got it all going for it. So yeah, if you guys need any of the cards in this video, check my link in the description for a TCG player. And let's get right into this one. Starting off with the best main deck effect Shaddoll monster, which is Windy. This one has a flip effect that will special summon a Shaddoll monster from your deck. And then also, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can again special summon a Shaddoll monster from your deck in face down defensive position, so it just gets everything going for you. And then two, Aerial. This card, especially now, it's just really good. Flip effect, you can target one of your banished Shaddoll monsters and special summon it in face up or face down defensive position. So that works actually with a card, Resh Shaddoll, because this is going to banish a Shaddoll card from your graveyard, including this, and then you can then, sometimes get this effect off. So that is definitely awesome. And then it's also the really good effect is when it's sent to the graveyard, you can target up to 3 cards in the graveyards and banish them. So usually that's going to be cards in your opponent's graveyard and just kind of screws them up. Then we're playing 2 Squamata. This is basically going to be, if it's sent to the grave, you'll be able to send any Shaddoll card from your deck to the graveyard. It's not always going to be a monster. Sometimes it is going to be a trap. Again, like Resh, so then you can get that effect off. And then for the one-ofs, we're playing 1 Genius. This is mostly used, again, to kind of send to the graveyard, and then it allows you to target an effect monster on the field, and neither player can activate that target's effects, so really nice there. Hedgehog is going to search you a Shaddoll monster. Dragon will be able to pop a spell and trap. Beast is your draw power, and then Falco will be able to special summon itself in face down defense position. So yeah, they're all very good, and we play a decent amount, again, because this is more of a pure version. We're totally fine seeing them in our hand. So that is it for the Shaddoll monsters. And then the only other monsters that we're playing are the 3 Riliona. And this is my favorite normal summon, basically, to play in the deck. Obviously, you can normal summon any of the Shaddolls, but this is your true normal summon that hopefully you open up some Shaddoll monsters, normal summon this, and search a fusion spell, the Magistus fusion spell invocation, and then just go off from there. It's very good. That's it for the monsters that we're playing. And then for the spells, 3 Shaddoll fusion. That is obviously it's the best going second if your opponent has a monster special summon from the extra deck, because then you can just send your materials from your deck to the grave instead of having to have them in hand or on the field. So very good card. 3 El Shaddoll fusion. I like this one better actually than Shaddoll fusion because it's a quick play, so you can set it along with your traps, and then you'll be able to fusion summon, and just helps you get more damage on board. If you're maybe all your attacks are going through, then you can just El Shaddoll fusion and get 1 more monster on board. And then we play the 2 Magistus invocation. Basically, every time I normal summon Riliona, I want to be able to search that invocation. It's a good card. And then we're playing 2 emergency teleport. That is pretty much just going to be summoning your Windy, and you can also cannot. Yeah, so just your Windy, but that's totally fine because it's just allowing you to get a free Shaddoll monster. And then Foolish Burial, again, that's usually going to be sending Windy, or like a Squamata, or Hedgehog, or whatever, really whatever. And that is it for the spells that we're playing. For the traps, you saw it, and it is one of the best ones. Resh Shaddoll Incarnation allows you to special summon a Shaddoll monster in your graveyard, allows you to banish this, plus another Shaddoll card, and then you can either flip a face down monster to face up, or change it face up to face down. So it's perfect for the deck. Again, just goes along with everything. And then also playing 3 Sinister Shadow games. This allows you to just send a Shaddoll card from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can change, basically flip summon any of your Shaddoll monsters. So get all their flip effects off. And then 2 Schism. It got a reprint, so it's cheaper. So we play 2. It's that good. Most of the time with this deck, if you set up a board with some fusion monsters and then have a Schism, you're just going to be able to always do something every turn. Really, really good. And then we're playing 3 Dogmatic Punishment. It is actually amazing in this deck because obviously you're going to be sending Entis to, pop a card and then pop another card with this. Or sometimes better is sending App Cologne so that you can then just search a Shaddoll Schism. So yeah, this card is perfect for the deck. And so we were playing 2 Trap Trick, basically to get everything except for Shaddoll Schism. Allows you to search any of them that you need. And the final card is an Imperial Order. We play, a decent amount of spells, but for the most part, after you go through your initial opening plays, you kind of just are okay with just your traps. You're fine using obviously your Schism if you can search that, and then just locking your opponent out with Imperial Order until they can get rid of it. And then by the time they get rid of it, you're probably going to have, Shaddoll Fusion or, El Shaddoll Fusion to then use yourself. So I like it in this deck. I like it really in any deck. It's a great card. So that is the main deck. 40 cards for that. And then the extra, play 2 App Cologne. Pretty much one you can send off of like Dogmatic Punishment, and then the other one you can summon pretty easily. It has a decent effect. So when it's sent to the grave, you can add a Shaddoll card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then you can discard a card, so you can potentially get some really good effects off. And then when it's summoned, you can target 1 face-up card on the field and negate its effects. So very decent effects for him or her. And then 2 Construct. This, if it just battles a special summon monster, you just destroy it at the start of the damage step. And then also what comes up a lot is getting this sent to the graveyard by like link summoning or whatever. And then you can just target a Shaddoll spell and trap in your graveyard and add it to your hand. And then 2 Windy. This one, each player can only special summon once per turn while this card is on the field, so it kind of locks your opponent out a little bit. Then just 1 Shekinaga. You're not going to make it too often, but it is, again, another decent one to have. And then the 2 Intis for the Dogmatic Punishment targets. Again, along with App Cologne are probably the best targets. And then for our links, we're playing Artemis. So you can use it, obviously, we play Riliona, so you can use it very well with that, or just getting your Shaddoll monsters to the grave. Very good card. Gravity Controller, mostly for getting your Shaddolls to grave to then search. Cross Sheep, when you fusion summon, you get just a free summon of a Shaddoll monster basically from your graveyard. And then we play IP Masquerena, Unicorn, and Appaloosa. Along with your fusions, this is probably your best opening play, going into IP Masquerena and then making a Unicorn or Appaloosa on your opponent's turn. That's probably your best possible opening, obviously along with some of your trap cards. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. It's a simple deck. Not simple to play, simple ideas behind the deck. Very, very good, though. I like it a lot. I don't know if it's my favorite way to play it. I definitely like the Riliona. I think this is just one of the best ways to play a pure Shaddoll. It's a really fun deck. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you on the next one.